Okay, so now I'm presenting you nuclear weapons, which may seem a little unorthodox and weird, because that's not a topic people generally like to talk about at all, in general. Because they're just horrible, in most meanings possible. They are extremely expensive for the government to pay for. It's all your tax money goes there, and they don't tell you about these things. They don't tell you, oh, hey, by the way, we're making up a bomb so we can blow up, some random country that doesn't really deserve it. And they're just immoral like crazy, because they kill so many people. Hundreds of thousands of lives to be lost just from a single detonation. And they're just pure destructiveness can destroy up to half a country using the right size bomb. Again, they're very, very expensive. A single one can cost upwards of $5 to $7 million just for one bomb. And again, all your tax money goes there without you realizing it. They'll say it goes to things like, oh, they're going for, the homeless or whatever. No, it's going for bombs, right? There are literally more of them on Earth for us to possibly keep track of, because there's so many more every month that we can't actually keep track of how many there are on this planet anymore. This is a small chart from the healthresearchfunding.org, and as you can see, all the countries that have the real big heads have more nuclear weapons. We're in second place with around 8,500, and Russia is ahead of us with 10,000. But ours, because America has so many more people living in it that actually try to make a good life for themselves, and we weren't communistic ever, we have significantly more money put into them. For example, we have 15 trillion put into them, while Russia only has 2 trillion. They are considered highly immoral due to the fact that a single one can blow up to 50% of the population of a single country. And the radiation left behind itself can just cause unbelievable genetic mutations that can give things not like many eyes or extra pieces of body limbs that are unneeded and just take up energy to make the creature die. These, which I'm not sure you can see them very much, these are just possible effects. Here, you can't tell how much you can see that. It's a giant cockroach that's roughly the size of a small dog. And this, if you can see it, is, thank you Lexi, this is what it's like if a human being takes that much radiation. Their body rots, their mind goes feral, they go insane and just attack random people for no apparent reason, if they survive the first initial radiation wave. They can just blow up extreme amounts. The continent of China can just be completely obliterated by these bombs. 2 of them and the entire country's gone. In World War II, the United States dropped 2 of them in Japan. They would have dropped it in the main hub, their main city, but it was cloudy, so they saved them not much. And the only reason why Japan is still even a country is because only 25% of the uranium in its bombs went off. If it would have been half a dud, Japan wouldn't exist anymore. We wouldn't even know they existed ever. That's Japan after some of the bombs went off. Just pure rubble everywhere. You can see some people freaking out. There's towns and buildings destroyed. The rubble is leaving all over the streets. It's like millions, trillions in repair in this place. Even with the negative effects, there are still some good things about them, surprisingly. They are some of the best known defenses against themselves. Countries won't attack you with them because they know they'll get some back. They don't want to deal with that much destruction. They're very good at keeping your enemies at bay for the same reason. They don't want to have to deal with the massive destruction you can both cause to each other. That's why during the Cold War with the United States and Russia, we threatened it like crazy, but no one ever dropped one. Otherwise, the world for us would be completely different. And here is a video simulation of one going off. The audio is just some sad music, so you don't need to hear it. And all of that giant mushroom cloud you see there is going to spread into massive radiation clouds that will just cover areas, making those creepy, diseased-looking people who just run around and attack nothing for no reason. And then it's just the works cited pages so we can go. And again, how many of you have ever actually seen the aftermath of a nuclear bomb or any nuclear warhead that's happened since any of them have dropped? Anyone? Your screen?
Just pictures, I've never seen it.
Well, obviously. You'd be dead. Nava?